Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Video Game Vittles, where we are reviewing the cooking simulator port for Nintendo Switch, ported by Forever Entertainment. Now, this is the first of the console releases, and they're going to be doing the PS4 and the Xbox One. Their current time frame says soon, so hopefully it's really soon and not like end of the year soon, because with my experience from this game when I first played it on the PC about a year ago, the game is amazing. Unfortunately, my PC couldn't handle playing the game, so I had to kind of shelve it for a while, and then I just noticed on the 14th that it was in the Nintendo Switch shop. So of course I bought it, excited, and I jumped on stream to try it out last night, and unfortunately it just had some issues that I found a little hard to make. It was hard to play, basically. One of the few things that, not really too bad was the graphics are kind of low resolution, which, I mean, for a game that, has to be played on kind of an upper end PC, that's not too bad. Graphics are kind of down. It's not even, well, it's noticeable, but it's not unplayable. You can still see everything you need to do. You can still do everything you need to do. One of the other things I didn't care for was the lack of custom controls. Again, this did not inhibit my gameplay at all. It's more the fact that I don't play the Switch very often, so I get a little mixed up when hitting the buttons and trying to do things. The main thing being that the Switch used the top bumpers for the main L and R rather than triggers, and I like the triggers being the main ones that I use. It's more comfortable, especially when holding the Joy-Cons for me. I got kind of bigger hands, so it's just a comfort thing, really. It's nothing game breaking or anything like that. One thing I wish they would have added was something to kind of adjust how fast you can look back and forth. It's a little slow going for me, but again, it's nothing game breaking. You get used to it really quick. A few of the things that I had issues with was lag in the game. As you're going around, the game will hiccup and pause and everything, and it just made it really hard to try to play and get a little groove going when you're doing something and the game just hiccups. Another couple issues I had was the game crashing or just not moving forward in the tutorials. I used the laptop at one point in the game. I had to completely restart it, and oftentimes during the tutorials, when I was completing recipes, they just wouldn't go to the next step on the recipe, and I couldn't proceed further into the game. I'd have to restart that recipe area or just completely restart the game, period. And then when I would restart it, come to find out there was no auto save at all, so I had to restart the tutorial straight from the beginning again. And I just kept going to the tutorial because I wanted to get the full experience. I wanted to see if I can replicate any of these bugs or anything like that, just to try to give the developer something to work with when they come back and fix a few of these issues that the game has. Another thing that was really hard was some of the recipes just don't match what you're supposed to do. Like the salmon recipe, it says to cook the salmon for 60 seconds on each side. Come to find out that you just have to cook it 60 seconds on one side, and stuff like that makes it hard to get better scores and everything. It's just little things like that they can just adjust and fix. Hopefully they'll get a couple updates out and make this game really playable. Another issue I was having was when I was cutting the lemons and stuff. What I thought was a good cut, and the game would either just shove the lemon out of the way, or a part of the lemon that I didn't cut would come off, and it's one of those things that cutting precision and everything like that it goes into the grading of the game. So if I cut down the center of the lemon and the little corner comes off, then that's makes it hard for me to get good scores. And again, it's just one of those little things that the game could easily just go back in, do a little fix on it, and then put out an update. Overall, the game is not bad. Once they get some of these minor things fixed, then it's going to be a great game to have on the Switch to take around with you. I haven't had a chance to really to try in handheld mode. I was playing on stream using the Switch Pro controller, and that is where most of my experience comes from. I don't really care for using the Switch in handheld mode myself. Overall, though, it's a great game. Like I said, I played this a year ago, and I found the gameplay to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to the PS4 version coming out, and when it does, I will get that. I'm more comfortable with the PS4 controller, and I will hopefully not run into some of the same issues when the PS4 version comes out. But if you're on the fence about getting this game, I would wait unless it's on sale. Just wait until some of these bug fixes come through, or if you have a PC that can run this, definitely get it on the PC. They already have a Food Network collab DLC that came out, and they're about to do cakes and everything as well. That's about to come out on DLC again. So hopefully you guys found this to be informative, and hopefully the devs see this video and that they can get a couple of these things fixed, because I would really love to play this game a whole lot more. But if I can't progress in the game, then there's really no point in me even trying to play it. But it will always have a space on my hard drive. And with that, I'm going to leave you with one of my failed attempts at making tomato soup, which end up causing me to glitch the game out again and not be able to progress further. And it was a kind of rough night. I'm rather quiet doing it. I've been spent the past hour dealing with the game locking up and everything, so it's a little quiet, but you can kind of see what goes on in the game and a couple of the issues that I have with it. With that, have a great day, and hopefully see you guys on my next video. Bye. 6, 7, 8. Now we gotta kind of shaking around. You need all that stuff in the liquid. Oh my god. Good job. Bye. Let's try this again. Cayenne pepper, 6. And it's 12. Alright, now 8 tomatoes and 1 onion. 4, 5, 6, 8. Boil soup. For how long? 60 seconds. Alright. Get this phone. Throw a repair on that. Boil the soup. Alright, let's see if we cannot screw this up. 60 seconds. Tomatoes, onions, whole thing. Doing good. Three, two, one. Alright, soup's boiled. Look. Go down. The one's locked up again. Let's try. Start it on. See if we can force it. I mean, the tutorial and the recipe aren't lining up at all. Yeah, it's locked up again.